My name is Kondwani Fidel. I'm a spoken word artist, actor, author. Born and raised in East Baltimore. I graduated from Baltimore City College High School. Just graduated May 2nd from Virginia State University with my bachelor's degree in English. So I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all 2 poems and then go ahead and get out y'all way. This first poem is called Welcome to America. Welcome to America.
Yes.
Home of the brave. Welcome to America. Home of the slaves. Y'all know how far we came from bondage, but they still insist on locking us in chains. Harriet Tubman said I freed 1,000 slaves, and I could have freed 1,000 more if they knew they were slaves. We have only just a minute, asked Benjamin Mays. Free your mind and let your soul run wild. Plus I heard there is no traffic if you go the extra mile. Someone calls 911 and says, I think this black man is out front of my home and he looks crazy. The police come faster than a 2-pump chump. Miss Jefferson up the street just lost one of her babies. Someone calls 911 and says, I think this black man is trying to break into my home. Sunday paper headline reads, black angry burglar teen gets shot in his dome. And that's what they call justice. Excuse my French, but bump this. We need to start carrying pistols the size of muskets, or we're gonna all end up in boxes like chocolates on Valentine's Day. Because of this corrupt system, a lot of kids are not graduating college in May. Thank God that I made it. This intellect that I'm spilling, I'm telling y'all one day they're gonna try to kill me. But when my physical shell is no longer present, my spirit will live because my core supporters will always represent the real me. Obama can call up every last one of his troops and they can hit me with their strongest guns, nigga, I can't die. My soul gonna shine bright like an ice cream paint job. Zimmerman is free, while I know people back home who did major time for selling bootleg CDs. Eric Garner was on videotape getting abused by the NYPD after he painfully uttered several times, I can't breathe. They do not care about our humanity. It's much harder for the wolf to put the lamb chop on his plate, is it not? That's why they play the fox. It's much easier to put the lamb in a box. They used to bite us with growls. It's a new day, but they got the same mission to oppress us. We just can't see it because they bite us with smiles. And there's people out here trying to fight for the police officers to get cameras on them, to record their corrupt behavior, hoping that they get chipped. Are y'all insane? They've been recording us since the 1950s getting our ass whipped. We ain't getting no justice round this mother because something wasn't recorded. Are y'all retarded? Y'all gonna make me leave and go spend my last quarters on a 40? But liquor cannot kill his pain no more. Trying to live life don't even feel the same no more. We can go to jail for beating our children, maybe leaving one slight scar. But the police can go out here, murder our children in cold blood, get paid leave and not get charged.
And have me watch Eyewitness News every
Amadou Diallo was shot at 41 times and got hit with 19 bullets at the age of 23. Not to mention he was unarmed, therefore he should have been left unharmed. And so what? They got charged with second-degree murder. But then they got acquitted at trial. This world runs off a lucrative ludicrous. I get paid to kill my brother and also to call you a bitch and to say I don't need friends. When will the envy end? Maybe when racism dies and when people stop following these weak trends. Yeah, I can dream, can I? Rene Descartes tells me I'm being deceived, am I? So the greed that breeds in the souls of these foes is nothing more than a bad dream. I remember a dream I was once told by the king and a leader of the people who wanted nothing more but for blacks to be equal.
For 42 years now.
But what's equality to a bunch of stinking, worthless black people? Because that's what we are to them. They don't care about your income, about where you get your hair done, about where you got your shoes from, about where you were born and raised, if the playground is where you spent most of your days, or if you slung pink and green pills like the AKAs. They don't care about the complexion of your skin. So to think because you're lighter, you're better, that's deception again.
We know about nouns.
I'm not making this up. Read your history and know your biology, and the historians and scientists will tell you that I'm right. White can come from black, but black cannot come from white.
No, because they already said it.
You do not have to have a keen sight to understand this basic principle. If someone of African descent have a baby with any other people, the African genes are going to always be the most dominant genes. And 3.2 million years ago on African soil, the earliest traits of human remains were found from a female.
youngsters who want to be broadcast.
The earliest trace of human remains from a female in Africa. There's a saying that reads, fear God, but what's a God to a black goddess? They are the birth of human civilization. They should have been stopped contemplating on who they should be praising. Everybody in this world need to get down on their black knees and pay tribute to the reason why we all breathe. I don't care what region you come from, what's your skin complexion. I don't need to state many stats. Here's a fact: you are black. They said that our black skin is tainted. That's why they can't escape it. We survive getting our faces beaten to the pavement. We survive getting stripped, butterball naked. We survive for all of these ages. We can bend back but never fold. We are the Matrix. And no matter how much y'all kill our kids, we will never die. We will continue to wipe the tears from our faces and keep teaching them about our history and tell them to never conform to the system. Because as long as we keep succeeding, it's hitting them where it hurts like a three-piece from Sonny Liston. The most effective way to grow is to read. It's not that hard. Just pick up a book or something. But for the people who are blatantly going to ignore my reading advice, forget it. Kondwani Fidela, keep putting it in a hook or something. If you control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. If you control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. So until you learn to think critically on your own, forever you will be chasing groceries, putting bread and butter in another man's home. And that's a fact, son. Make sure y'all quote me on this for y'all next Instagram caption. Thank you. And like I said, my name is Kondwani Fidel. I just released a book 2 weeks ago. I have some copies with me if anybody's interested. You can just talk to me after the performers go. You can follow me on all social media at Kondwani Fidel. That's KONDWANIFIDEL. Kondwani Fidel. Thank y'all. You can find me on all social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Kondwani Fidel. That's KONDWANIFIDEL. Kondwani Fidel, that's everything. My website, KondwaniFidel.com. You can purchase my book. Also, you can find out about all of my future events that I have in the city, or it might be in your city. So, yeah.